Hi ladies! Welcome to the Feminine Mystery. My name is Azalea Dawn, and on this channel I discuss femininity, elegance, and strategic advice to help you succeed on your level up journey, specifically with regard to landing yourself in a hypergamous relationship with the right partner for you. If that content sounds right for you, please consider subscribing for more content like this. And please go ahead and hit the like button if you found this video useful to help spread the message to more like-minded ladies. Without further ado, let's get into it. So the title of this video is Your Best Feminine Self Every Day. And for today, I've put together some, tidbits of advice on incorporating your best feminine self, because at the end of the day, I think that in our current society, a lot of us feel, a little bit more encouraged to take on a more masculine role. Perhaps we're meeting new challenges as we're, climbing the corporate ladder. Or perhaps we're currently in a position where we're financially responsible for a household, and that's putting a lot of pressure on us to really step into that masculine energy, and we need more of a way back to our more feminine selves. I've come up today with some little steps that you can start to incorporate into your everyday life to walk back towards that direction of femininity, if that is a direction that you would like to go in. At the end of the day, I believe in a more expansive definition of what is permissible in society. If you feel like, being more feminine is what's right for you in an everyday sense, then please stick with me. This video is for you, and I'm going to go ahead and get into my advice. Number 1, invest in your natural beauty. Now, when it comes to femininity, a lot of us can get, stuck in a cycle. I know that I've certainly been there, where we're piling on a lot of makeup. We're taking a lot of time to do our hair in the morning because our hair might be a little, difficult to manage. Maybe we spend a lot of time painting our own nails, a lot of time on basic physical maintenance. And what I would encourage you to do is to invest in your natural beauty by outsourcing a lot of these services. Get your hair done every so often. I almost said every day, but maybe once every couple of weeks. Invest in getting your nails done. The more you are starting to invest in your, basic natural beauty, the less you have to do to maintain that when you're not personally on. So getting in the gym on a regular basis, investing in a dietitian or a meal delivery service, investing in a personal trainer and an exercise class is going to help you spend less time searching for things like shapewear when your body is just in a good shape all the time. If you're currently spending a lot of time on a skincare routine, maybe consider seeing a dermatologist and a licensed esthetician, or starting, prescription retinol. Doing these things that are just, elevating your maintenance just a little bit, and more importantly, making more of an investment in these areas is going to help it be easier for you to maintain this on a day-to-day basis. So you'll always look like your best feminine self every day. Alright ladies, next up, choose to wear more dresses. I know this seems like very obvious advice, but you'd be surprised. A vast majority of people all over the world are now currently wearing jeans as sort of like the casual wear of not just the United States, but of the world. So people tend to expect you in a way to just be dressed very casually, maybe wearing jeans or sweatpants or yoga pants. And when you make that small change of just putting on a dress in the morning, that's you stepping into your more feminine energy. And the more often you do that, even if maybe your job doesn't allow you to, wear a dress on a day-to-day basis, maybe you can invest in something that is a little more feminine and flowy, like a jumpsuit with wide legs. In any case, when you step more so into that feminine energy with the way that you get dressed every day, it becomes more normal to you. It becomes more of a habit, an expectation almost of yourself. This just becomes the way that you are, so things start to feel less like a costume and more like the natural you. And you'll also see this reflected in the way that people treat you, right? People are going to react to the way that you present yourself in the world. And stepping out in more, feminine dresses on a day-to-day basis, even if there's no special occasion, no special place to go, just wearing a dress is really going to elevate your experience and help you step into more of that feminine energy and be your best feminine self every day. Next up on my list, I have allow men to help you. And the reason that I say this is because in our society, we're often a little bit discouraged from letting men help us. A lot of us are sort of raised with this expectation that people aren't going to open the door for us, so we maybe like run a little bit quicker to the door so that we don't put anyone in an awkward situation. A lot of us just aren't really used to, letting the men around us help us do simple things because we feel like, oh, well, I can do that myself. I can do this. I can do that. I can do everything. Yes, you can. Of course you can. But that doesn't mean that you have to. Just because you can open the door for yourself doesn't mean that you have to. You can allow it to be open for you as you gracefully, step through it. And just say thank you. It's that simple. Leaning into a little bit more of that feminine energy in your everyday interactions with other people can be so helpful and so healing as you get that affirmation that other people want to treat you like a feminine lady because that's the way that you're presenting yourself. The more and more you step into that energy, the more that that's going to become normal for you. Nowadays, when I'm out and about, I have the door open for me all the time. That wasn't always the case, and it's still something that as I talk to some of my friends who aren't necessarily on the same journey, that they can almost find quite a bit strange and shocking. I would definitely encourage you to just allow the men around you, even if they're not, your friends or your family members, just people who are good citizens trying to do good things, to allow them to help you in your everyday life. Now, my final addition on this list might be a little bit controversial, but hear me out here. This one is for those of you who are currently in a relationship with a man that you enjoy and you would like to stay in, but maybe you're not necessarily leaning into your feminine energy, and that is to allow your man to take the lead. Now, this again might be a little bit controversial. Not a lot of people subscribe to that ideology nowadays, and I think that that's perfectly fine. But if a femininity journey is something that you would like to go on for yourself personally, I would definitely recommend that you give this a try. Give him more opportunities to plan days for you. Give him opportunities to take the initiative and to lead you. Ask him for his opinions when you have an issue in your life or if you have a problem that you're confronting. Ask him what he thinks that you should do, and then listen to what he suggested you do. Take action on his ideas. Let him lead you in situations and see if you like how that feels. If you don't, you can always, change the course of your actions later. But if you like the feeling of being led, now is the time to discover that about yourself. If you would like to take a more, quote unquote submissive role in your relationship, I would definitely encourage you to be open to exploring that and to give your man opportunities to, exhibit his natural leadership traits. Alright ladies, that's going to be it for me today. Like I said, my name is Azalea Dawn, and I am running a channel that is all about femininity, elegance, and strategic advice for your level up journey. If you would like more videos like this in the future, then please subscribe. I'm a new YouTuber looking to grow here on YouTube, and I would love if you would come with me on that journey. Until the next time we see each other, have a great day.